Greetings traveler and welcome to another one of my speed builds. For today our travels bring us to Windenburg again, and we're building a stone house with a wind tower. This build is based on a building from Forge of Empires, which is Athlone Abbey, specifically the level 10 version. And as usual, I came across it on Pinterest and I thought it was very beautiful and cute, so I decided to recreate it in The Sims 4. So enjoy this video and I'll be seeing you again in a bit. Hey again you guys, I hope you all are doing well and are enjoying this video so far. If you're new, hi, I'm Bella and welcome to my little channel. I'm so happy to have you here. So for today's video, as I told you, I'm building this building from Forge of Empires, and I give it an Italian name because I don't know, honestly, it was kind of giving me Tuscany vibes, Italian vibes. It looks like Italian stone houses, like the old ones with towers, but this is not entirely accurate, so it could resemble another kind of architecture more. But anyway, I did give it an Italian name, which is Torre del Vento, and it means wind tower, which is what this tower here is. And it was a feature added to old buildings to create a wind flow which would cool down the house. This is actually an architectural feature that is popular in Arab and Persian architecture. You can find these towers all over the Arab and Persian houses, and I personally live currently in the UAE, in Dubai, and I've seen a lot of these wind towers. They add them to pretty much every single traditional Arab house or villa. And yeah, I really wanted this building to be very lush, green and overgrown. So I placed a lot of ivy as usual on the exterior. I used a combination of Discover University ivy and also Cottage Living. And I also used some windows from Cottage Living, so I guess you'll be needing Cottage Living for that. But if not, you can just easily replace these things. And I also used a few climbing vines from, is it Growing Together? I don't remember. No, it's High School Years, yeah. And these wisteria vines are also from Cottage Living. The plants on the roof are from Snowy Escape. And for this house, the thing I struggled with the most, I guess, is the exterior, the landscaping, because I really wanted to replicate the original 3D model. So it had this kind of curvy way leading up to the house, and this is the best that I could do within The Sims to be able to recreate that. It's not exactly matching, but you know The Sims. So this is the best that I could get. And then I figured that instead of having The Sims go all the way to the behind and then walk through these curvy paths, that I thought it would be too long of a path for them to get into the house, so I did add a gate in the corner there on the front. And what's unique about this house is that it has two main entrances, I guess, and it also has a back door. I guess the main entrance for guests would be on the first floor, not the ground floor. And then the entrance for the household members is on the ground floor. Because, I don't know, the first floor kind of looks more fancy and modern, and that's where you would like to host your guests, I guess. And then the ground floor looks more like a family home. It looks more lived in and cozy. If you're wondering why am I building this in Windenburg and not in Tartosa, even though it's a perfect build for Tartosa, I know, I hear you, I feel you, but well, I basically went to Tartosa and noticed that in my current save, I didn't have an empty lot to build this in, and I didn't want to bulldoze any of my older builds because I never do that. I don't know why, it's just, I guess it breaks my heart to bulldoze the lot, even though I have everything like saved and backed up, but I just can't do it. But yeah, so I just went to Windenburg, to this area on the island, which I absolutely love, and I thought the house could also fit in well here. But you know, when you download this yourself, you can easily place it in Tartosa. Here we are in the interior of the house, and we're currently in the ground floor entrance. So we kind of enter the house into this laundry slash utility room, and it's open. It's not exactly closed with a door or anything, because you can see the archway on that side is open. But this has the door, I guess, that actually leads to the house. And through the doorway there is a little hallway that leads to the rest of the rooms here. We have a family room, or the living room, a guest room, which can also be a bedroom for some of the family members, and the dining room and the kitchen, and also a little study, which is in the room that has the stairwell. These shelves are from Pantry Party by Pierre Sim, and I know they're for a pantry set, but honestly I've been wanting just regular plain wooden shelves for the longest time, and these are just, they're perfect for every kind of room. And you can see in the corner there, I even lowered some of them into the floor using the tool mod, so I can get the perfect height for them to fit underneath the stairs. And in here I even included this crystal table thing that came with the Crystal Creations stuff pack. And I believe that I just got that pack when I was building this, so I did use that in this house. Here on the second floor, you can notice a shift in the interior design style. It definitely has more modern elements. The first floor was purely traditional, but here there are a lot of modern touches while still keeping some traditional and cultural elements. This part here is also like a little study or office, and what I love about this room is this widely spread gallery wall. It goes all the way from the top of the desk to this wall over here, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And I just remember that I didn't try this bench underneath the stairs, so I have no clue if it's functional or not. I'm guessing not because it's right underneath the stairs. But, you know, even if it's decorative, it's a very cool feature. The main living room here is very modern, and I would never ever choose a leopard print in interior design, so this was a very bold choice. I don't know, I guess leopard print and, you know, tiger prints and those things are, they're kind of, well, they're either gonna be very trashy or, I don't know, fashionable. So I don't know, in my head they mostly look trashy, so I don't really like seeing them in interior design. But this house is an exception, obviously. This here is the main bedroom, and I do recommend using this one as the main bedroom and not the one downstairs, because it's just much bigger and prettier in my opinion. You know, I'm seeing some Stacey that I don't recognize in this build, but I think it's from Peacemaker. Like, for example, that rattan dresser and the mirror and the side table here. I don't know, they're not familiar, so I think they're from Peacemaker. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really like the light fixtures that I'm using throughout the house. They're from Tuds, one of his newer sets. And this is the kids' bedroom. It's modern, and the colors aren't something you typically use in a kid's bedroom, but it's still very beautiful and cute. Alright, this is the last room of this build, and it's probably my favorite because it's this beautiful vintage library and it's in the tower. And that's it for this build, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you again in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. As usual, you're gonna find all the links to download this in the description, and see you guys very soon. Bye!